Hi guys. Pardon me, excuse me, I haven't been well, so you just have to excuse me. Sorry about the lighting and everything, but I've just got some weird things going on and I don't even know what that's about. But anyway, so it has been, well, start again. The last update I did was on the 29th of January. It is now the 1st of July, 2015. I had my VSG on the 24th of April 2014. I'm going to go in kilos simply because I just couldn't be bothered working anything out. So I started 130 kilo. When I did my last update, I was 86 kilo. And 5 months down the track, I'm 84 kilo as of this morning. Hence why I haven't done an update in about 5 months. I have been sitting at this weight, bouncing around the 85-ish mark. I have gotten down to 83, but I keep bouncing up and down for months and months and months. Why is that? I have now gone past my 12-month surgiversary. So as all of us know in the community, significant part of your weight loss, your huge weight loss, will happen in the first 12 months. Pretty much any weight loss that you have in that first 12 months is pretty much the surgery doing what it is designed to do. We all say for that 12 months, that's when you need to set up your really good habits. You need to start eating properly, eating cleanly. You need to increase your water intake. You need to do all that sort of stuff. So, yeah, it didn't. Well, that's not true. I eat a lot better than what I used to, obviously. Can't eat as much, but in the last few months, I have noticed some significant issues with my intake. I don't track my food nearly as much as I used to. I have allowed carbs in all forms back into my diet, including, but not restricted to, potatoes, pasta, and I don't care if they're fried. Just put that out there. This is me being honest, and this is me saying this is where I've fucked up. So I allow sugars, high fat foods, chocolate, wine. I actually got to a point where I was drinking at least 2 or 3 glasses of wine a night. And I know I touched on that a while ago when I did my last video. Well, I think I did. I had intentions to, so I'm assuming I did. I haven't gone back to look at it. I actually gave myself a bit of a fright. I thought it was a transfer addiction, that I was going to, I was still very functional. I didn't have any problems. I'm a happy drunk. I obviously don't drink and drive. I don't drink if I've got to go to work or whatever. So that was a non-issue. It's just, I enjoyed it and I didn't want to give it up. And it got to a point where I wanted to have a drink every single night. So, I've pulled right back on that. I luckily got sick last week, just with a chesty throat thing. And I've used that as an opportunity to kind of stop drinking. I did go out Saturday night. We had a function. I did drink that night, but I'm now at the point where I'm only going to drink on weekends, and I'm going to aim towards drinking when there's a function on. That being said, the next few weeks we do have a fair few functions coming up. Next weekend, or this coming weekend, so it's Monday today. Tomorrow I'm flying out to Sydney. I'm going to be there for 2 nights for training. I'm going with a friend, so I'll end up probably having a wine or 2 over dinner. And then Sunday we've got the Winery Walkabout in Rutherglen, which is an annual wine festival. So, we get on a bus, the whole group of us, and we travel around different wineries and all sorts of things. So, of course, that unfortunately leads to a lot of intake of alcohol, because often, I think last time I went, I had my first walk. Sorry about that. I don't know. I got a reminder on my phone. But anyway, so the winery walkabout. And then the week after that, I'd actually got my husband's 20 years school reunion. So the next couple of weeks are going to be pretty busy. So it's going to be really hard for me to try and refrain from drinking, but I'm going to try my very best. So that for me has been a big thing. It's also, well, today's the first official day of winter, but it has been very cold and very, very wet here lately. Pardon me. I'm not wanting to get up and go for a walk in the mornings. I do play netball once a week, and I do try and be active on the weekends in that the kids and I, and my husband, go for a walk or a bike ride on the weekends and all that sort of thing. But I'm not doing the Cedar 5K as often as I would like, and I really need to get back into that. So I'm not exercising as much. I also now work full time, which is very difficult to try and fit everything in because my husband works nights. So I go to work, I come home, and then I do the homework and the activities with the kids, and, you know, the running around and the cooking and the, you know, homework and bath and all that sort of routine. So that makes it very difficult for me to do what I need to do. Sorry, just remembered I've got to take one of my children to something very shortly, so I'll have to cut this short. So that has been keeping me out of doing the exercise. Obviously, I would find time to do it if I was really, really motivated, and I just haven't been. Since I last saw you, I did have my 1 year checkup with my surgeon, Adam. He was really happy with how I am. And I'm about to get interrupted, I reckon. Just a second. Okay, well, that ended up being a don't worry, mum, never mind. So I went and saw Adam. He was really pleased, as I said. He noted that I've gone down 19 BMI points because he had said, oh, you know, you're really happy. And I said, no, I'm not. I still have a good at least 15 kilo I'd like to lose. I'd like to get myself, I would like to get below 70. I do have an arbitrary number, which is 68. And he said he'd be very happy for me to maintain where I'm at. I'm still classed as obese. He did say that with my excess skin, because I do have a fair bit of excess skin, pardon me, that I would probably have an extra 5 kilo on me just of skin. I'm not in a financial position where I can get plastics, so I just have to suck that up and just deal with it. That being said, I'm still not happy with how I'm looking. I would still ideally like, as I said, like to lose another 15 kilo. I want to get under 70 really, which is my key thing. But he was really happy. I have had some health issues. It hasn't turned out to be anything, but as a result, I went and got blood tests, and my GP was extremely happy. All of my bloods were perfect, so that's really good. I haven't had any ill effects. I haven't had any gallbladder issues. I haven't had any blood sugar issues. I haven't had any vitamin deficiency issues. The only thing I've got is that it's starting to really grow back now, but I did lose quite a lot of hair. It's still really fine and a bit scraggly, but I'm trying to grow it back out. I do love the changes that I've made, but I'm quite disappointed with myself that I haven't continued it as much as I could have. As of today, I've had nothing but protein shakes today, and it's currently 5 p.m. I must admit I'm chomping at the bit to have something solid. I'm just trying to reset a little bit and kind of cleanse myself a little bit, because I was getting a little, it's there, I'm going to eat it, it's there, I'm going to eat it. I do graze a lot. And that's another thing Adam was saying to me. He said, you know, what's your daily food intake? And I told him, and he said, so you're eating breakfast? I said, yeah. And he's like, oh, are you hungry? And I said, well, no, I just eat because it's breakfast time and, you know, I need to eat. And he said, don't eat unless you're hungry. And I'm really struggling with that. I said to him, sorry, I'm a bit all over the place. I said to him, if I don't eat, I can go until 4 p.m. and go, oh shit, I haven't eaten. And he said, that's fine. You're a bariatric surgeon. You're different to the normal average Joe. That's been really hard for me to get my head around, and I'm really struggling with that. So it's something I am working towards. But yeah, look, I've been talking to little Aussie Mel, and I've decided I'm going to try. I said that last time, that was like 5 months ago. I'm going to try to get back into weekly videos for some accountability, because that's where it all kind of fell to the wayside. So I'm starting to track again. I'm going to start just really paying attention to my body and try and listen to when I'm hungry, or when I just think I'm hungry, or when I'm just bored. I know when I was sick last Thursday, pardon me, I had a big loaf of bread that was like, it was uncut, unsliced, and I self-medicated with bread. I felt like crap, so I'd cut off a chunk, smother it with butter, and then eat it, and then I'd be right for an hour and a half. But doing that, I reckon I ate a third of a loaf of bread. It was ridiculous. It tasted fucking awesome, but it gave me a real fright that I could eat that much. So yeah, for me, my strategy is getting back to basics, trying to get my water in, trying to get protein first, only eating when I'm hungry. But yeah, so anyway, I will touch base with you next Monday. No promises that I would have been successful at all, but we're going to give it a whirl. Also, I have kind of turned off my VSG Facebook. So I don't know if you've noticed that I'm missing or whatever, but it just got too much with working full time and trying to manage it all. But I am hoping to get my toe back into the community a little bit. So I do still speak to some of the girls, like on the phone and whatever. So I'm not completely out of the community, and feel free to message me below. Also, I'll be putting a link up to another channel that I have. My children have just decided they wanted to start doing their own channel, so I will link that below. They would get an absolute buzz if you could watch it, subscribe, and even comment. They'd think that that was fantastic. And if any of you could spread it around to, if you've got young people, children or young people that are interested in that type of video, please share it. I know my girls would love, love, love to have people seeing their video, because it's a big part of what they do is watch videos of other people. So if you could do that, that'd be brilliant. Anyway, I will talk to you later, and I hope you're all doing really well, and I'll see you next week. Bye.